Hey guys, Thundera here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. Today we are back with part 2 of the BFF House renovation, and we are going to start off in the living room. So let's get to it. So, as we begin, I wanted to let you guys know that on Tuesday I said that this house was 91,888 simoleons. I realized while editing this video that I had forgotten a curtain on one of the windows in the living room. You'll see that later on, or you'll see me not put it anyway. And so now, after putting that on there, it's 92,088 simoleons. And if you want to see the makeovers I did of the BFF house, I will link that here and in the description as well. And right now we are just going to do the living room. This couch, I believe, is from Paranormal. And then we are going to go and grab some chairs. Again, in the main space, you will see a lot of green and plants because I really wanted to keep with the theme of garden essence. So I put down these chairs from Dream Home Decorator. And then just going to go and look for a rug. And I wasn't really certain which rug I was going to put down, or which, if I didn't have one in mind here. So I was just looking through a few swatches of different rugs, and I go with this one from Base Game. And I size it down using the tool mod. So, and then just going to move that. And then just looking for some plants. And this one from high school years, I loved it, so I put it out on the front porch to save for later for when I was decorating that. And then just going to grab some plants for in here. I grabbed 2 of this one from the Industrial Loft kit. And then over here, I felt like it would be good to have like a little sitting area so that whoever wanted to just not be a part of like the TV area, they could still come over here, maybe read, relax. So I grabbed a couple of chairs from Nifty Knitting and put them over here. And then I grabbed this table from high school years. And then as far as a bookshelf goes, there's a lot of them in this house because I feel like probably all 3 of them like to read. And then this shelf had with the 3, and then it had the 3 slots, felt like it was perfect to put something to represent each of them. I put the turtle for Liberty because when we get to her bedroom, you will see that I give her a knitting basket. And then the chess piece is for Travis because I feel like he probably, at being a tech guru, he's very smart, he likes chess, so I put that. And then the flower for Summer because I feel like her vibes are more so light and pretty and flowery, so that's what I did there. And then just going to go and grab some artwork. And I grabbed this one from Seasons. And I originally put it there, but I thought it looked better over here on this wall. And so I just grabbed a couple of flower paintings from Tiny Living. Just going to move the shelf over. And then just going to go and put in some more skill items over here. I feel like with Travis and Liberty's jobs, being Travis a tech guru, Liberty, I put her as a scientist instead of being in the astronaut career. So I feel like they may need a lot of logic, but I also feel like that may be a stressful job as far as being a scientist. And I think Summer would have gotten Liberty into meditation and wellness, so I put in these 2 meditation poofs. Just going to move the picture to better hang on the wall in between those 2 windows. And put this rack of plants over here from the Blooming Rooms kit. I did play test this house. Everything worked for me. It will be available to download on the gallery, so just let me know if there's any issues. My ID is the Narrow Shadow, just like my name here. I'm just going to grab something for this wall. I grabbed this one from Eco Lifestyle. And I did put a rug from Nifty Knitting also under those chairs over there. And now we are going to the bathroom. I grabbed this shower from the Fitness Stuff kit. Or not the fitness stuff, it's the fitness kit. I don't know the exact name of it. Not the kit anyway, it's a pack. Sorry. Just gonna grab a tub, a toilet, and a shower. This bathroom is a bit larger than what I usually make, but it looked good from the outside, and I didn't want to have to figure out how to make it smaller, so I just made it into a full-on bathroom. I grabbed those curtains, and I had such an issue finding curtains for this bathroom window, so I cut out most of that footage. I put in a towel, toilet paper. I grabbed this bathrobe because I figured Travis may be the only one who's using this bathroom all the time. And then a hand towel over here for beside the mirror. And then we are going to go up and do the other bathroom. So just going to grab a shower from Seasons. And then a tub. And I grabbed this clawfoot one from Cottage Living because I felt like the two girls would definitely have a clawfoot tub. And then I just grabbed a toilet and a sink from Base Game. And I end up having to move the tub around, move the toilet, just to try and make sure that it was playable. And I do know that that window in Liberty's bedroom is lower. I fix it later. I was thinking about moving the window so that the tub was centered under it, but I just didn't think it would look good from the outside. So just going with this mirror from high school years. And then toilet paper, the hand towel, the towels, and then grabbing a pink robe for Summer and a purple one for Liberty. And then just, like I said, trying to figure out about curtains and the tub and toilet and everything, because I wanted everything to be functional, of course. So I grabbed these curtains from Base Game. And then I moved the tub so that it's not clipping. And then I am going to move the toilet and the toilet paper around and put the toilet paper on the other side so I can move the toilet around. Again, I did play test this. It went fine when I play tested it, so it should be okay. And then we are moving on to Summer's room. And I feel like with her being a style influencer, she would have the video recording set up, so I put that in. I did not realize it needed a chair until I play tested it, so I had to go back off screen and put a chair in. So it does have one and it works now. We're just going to grab this rug from high school years. And I really liked this one swatch of the rug. This one that you'll see in a minute. I just didn't feel like it went with the wallpaper as it was, so I changed the wallpaper here. This is from the Decor to the Max kit. And then I changed the color of this wall. I go in more of a pink instead of the blue. And then I changed the rug back to the one that I was really liking. And then over here I find a bed, and I grabbed this one from high school years, but I didn't like the pink behind it as far as the wall. So I go back and I change it to this one from the Pastel Pop kit. Just checking to make sure that is the bed that I wanted, and it was. And so now I realized I had been forgetting to change the lights in the entire house. I had changed it in the kitchen, office, and in Travis's bedroom, but I had not changed it anywhere else. So we're just going to grab a light for the mudroom. I go with this Base Game one. And then for the bathrooms, I picked the same light. I go with this one from high school years. I just thought it looked the best as far as for these bathrooms. And then the lights for the living room, I grabbed this one from Dream Home Decorator. And then after placing these two here, I realized that this one corner over by the bathroom was a little dark. So at first I thought maybe I could just move the lights around and figure out how to put a couple, but I just didn't like that idea. So I moved this one just a bit, and I decided to put a lamp over here. And I grab this one from Seasons. And then back upstairs, I am going to change the lights in Summer's bedroom. And I go with this little chandelier here from high school years. And then back down to put in curtains. So we are starting with Travis's office. And I use this black curtain here. I believe that's from City Living. I'm not certain though, so. These ones in his bedroom though that I'm about to change to sort of an ombre blue is from Seasons. And then moving on to the living room, the window that I forget is right there by the mudroom. So it's not going to get a curtain. I just use these base game ones. Just the same white ones across the entire place. And then move out the chest table so it is not clipping. And then back to Summer's room. I am going to grab a wardrobe from high school years. And if you want to see part 1 of this renovation, I don't know if you'd call it a renovation since I just totally bulldozed the house. But anyway, if you want to see part 1, I will link that here and in the description below. Right now, I'm just giving Summer a little area to do makeup. I originally had it as a desk, but I didn't like how the desk looked, so I just went with this table. Just going to grab some makeup clutter from the Everyday Clutter Kit. And then just going to move it around so that it looks good on the table. And that takes me a couple attempts. So I move over to the side to better see where it's sitting. And then just going to look for a mirror. I go with this pink backlighting one from Spa Day. And then looking for some artwork here. I go with this painting from Tiny Living. I liked the candle one. And then I just grab some of the paintings from the pastel pop kit for over here on the other side of the window. And there just wasn't really much space to put paintings in Summer's room, so I believe that's the only ones I did. I put 2 yoga mats out here in this big hallway for Summer and Liberty to use. And then just going to go for some curtains for her bedroom. I went with these from high school years. I did change the colors. I just thought that with the pink it looked a little childish. For the rug underneath her bed, I used this fluffy one from Snowy Escape. I put 2 of them sized up next to each other. Just going to change the lights in the hallway. And then I use these lights on the wall behind the video station. These, I believe, it says that they're from high school years, but I believe that these were the ones that you got for the buying by a certain date. So I don't think that those will actually come if you buy the pack now. I could be wrong, but I believe that they won't. I put these lights from base game out here in the hallway, and then this wall here I am going to change to be a fence, just so that it lets the light sort of go through that space and I don't have to put an extra light really. And then just going to look for some curtains. And then just going to put these ones from base game. And then over here, I am going to put another sitting area just in case they don't want to be downstairs and all the noise. If somebody wants to read or whatever, they can come up here. I put these chairs right here. And then just a little table to go in between. Put this one from Tiny Living. And then a bookshelf. Like I said, I really think that they like their books in this house. That one is also from Tiny Living. And then just looking for a rug to go under the space here. I put this one from the Pastel Pop Kit. And then just looking to see what else the room needed as far as paintings or artwork or plants. Just trying to figure out what all I think would work. I grab another one of these paintings from Seasons, just in a different swatch, and I put it over here in between the two windows. And I change it to be sort of the sun. And then I grab this painting here. I put it right there. And just looking through to see if there's any other paintings that I think could go up here. I thought about this one from Dream Home Decorator. I decided against it. I put up this collage from the Decor to the Max kit. And then I thought that some plants needed to go up here. It is called the Garden Essence lot after all. So I went with some from Nifty Knitting. I figured maybe Liberty had made some plants, some hanging plants for up here as well. So just grabbed a couple there. I thought about a third one, but I decided against it. So I just rearranged those two. Change the color of the one. And then just look for something else that could go. And I thought about these plants going over here with this collage. I just didn't like how low they were on the wall, so I decided against it. Just looking for any other plants that I think might work in this space. And I go with these from Snowy Escape. Just put them over here in this corner. And then change the color. And then just looking for anything else that will help fill out the space and just help make it look like it's not quite as empty. So just looking through. Looking for some clutter, and I found this from the Everyday Clutter kit. It's sort of like a weight and I want to say it's a yoga mat bag, but I don't do yoga, so I wouldn't know what that looked like anyway. So yeah. And then moving on to Liberty's bedroom, I thought that Travis had sort of the industrial style. Summer had sort of like the cute pinkish style, and I thought that Liberty would have more of like the boho style. And I hope that all three of those styles came across in their bedrooms and throughout the house. So, Liberty's bedroom, I have to say, was probably the most fun for me to decorate. It was also the hardest, just trying to figure out what boho meant to me. I grabbed this dresser from the high school years. The bed is from high school years. This chair is from high school years. I really felt like this furniture just fit the whole boho theme. And so just trying to figure out what else to put in here. Looking for a rug. And I put this one from high school years. And then just looking for some clutter. And Liberty is on the geekier side, so I did put something from Star Wars up here. I put some more nifty knitting objects on this dresser. This penguin, I believe I grabbed for inside that little shelf a bear from Nifty Knitting. Yeah, right there. And just looking for a mirror. I grabbed that one. And then just looking through for the knitting bag. And then, of course, more books. I grab that one for on top of the dresser. And then I also grab another one. This one right here for over here by the door. And then I move the window up here. And I grab these curtains from high school years. I just felt like they really went with the whole boho aspect, and they came in colors that I thought complemented what was going on in the rest of the room. And so just looking through to see if there's anything else I think I can add. I was thinking about another chair, but I went with this ottoman instead. I'm just going to change the color real fast to this yellow one. And just looking for some artwork. I really love this feather one. So I grabbed it and sized it down and hung it over here. And then over here, I know that we have the one item under the wall hanging stuff. It's the dream catcher, so I put it over here and I changed it to yellow. Just moving it over there. And then just looking for some plants. Just trying to find something that I think would work for her room. Again, not much space in there, so I was limited on what I could do. As far as inside the room, she does have the balcony, so there is that. I end up grabbing this pink llama item from Nifty Knitting for on top of the dresser, and then this cactus for on top of the bookshelf, also from Nifty Knitting. And then we are going to move out to the balcony. Just looking for some furniture for out here, like a bench or some tables. I grabbed these benches from high school years. Again, sticking with the boho theme since the balcony is connected to Liberty's bedroom. I feel like she would have had the say in the decorations and how to decorate it. So, just looking through some lights here to put up. I grabbed these mason jar ones from Cottage Living. And then I am going to change out the light in Liberty's bedroom. I grabbed this one from the movie Hangout pack. Pack. And then I just size it down and move it up into the ceiling a little bit because I felt like it was just hanging a little low. And I didn't want it to hang so low in to where you felt like your sim was hitting their head every time they walked in. So, and then just going to go and grab some tables for the balcony. I grab this one for either side from the high school years pack, change them to purple, and then just going to go and grab some flowers and plants. I grab this one for this table from the industrial loft kit, and then just looking through for some other woods. I grab those flowers for that side, and then I grab this potted plant for the other table from the blooming rooms kit. And then just looking for some flowers over here, I grab this rack again in a different swatch from the blooming rooms kit. And then I decided to go with something else because I remembered I had used it downstairs. So just looking through, trying to find something that I thought would look good. And I ended up with this like little table with succulents on it from Laundry Day. Now I'm just putting lights out at the doors, both front and back. I end up grabbing this one from Island Living, just changing up the color. I felt like it probably gave off the best amount of light that I was going to get. I did put them on the back door as well. Just looking for some couches. I grabbed this one from Seasons. I grabbed 2 of those for the front porch. And then just trying to fill in the front porch, I'm looking for anything else I could put out here. I found these butterflies that I thought would look perfect for the front flower bed. I grabbed 4 of those in different colors. I definitely think that was Liberty and Summer's influence there. I'm going to move the mailbox over to this side so as not to affect the flower bed, just drawing in where I wanted them to be using this fence. And I definitely think this other flower bed over here I made a little bit bigger than what I meant to, and I did not realize that until I went to put the flowers. But it worked out in the end. I'm just moving this rug because it was on the outside of the house as well. And then just going to go back to the front porch and see. First, I was thinking about using this rug as the back door as well. I decided not to use this rug and to go with one of the other rugs that we have. This one right here from the base game. I just put 2 of those there. And then just looking for some more stuff to go on the porch here. This, like, wall garden, I actually end up moving to the back porch. Felt like it would be better there because that's right off the kitchen, and I just think that maybe that it has some herbs or something where you could just grab them when you're cooking. I put 2 of this flower box here. I just changed the colors on one so that it's not as repetitive. And then I grab another one of these plants from high school years in the same color. And I just rotate the one so it does not look like it's the same direction or just exactly the same. And then I grab these flowers in the barrel over here for on either side of this couch. That's from cats and dogs. And then just looking to see if there's anything else I wanted to add to the front porch here. I found this from Cottage Living, so I put it right there. Just trying to think if there's anything else that needs to be added. Looking at the trees. Trying to find some that fit in with the area and that I think works with this house and with the landscape and everything. I end up with 3 trees on this lot. I do grab one more for the backyard. And then just looking at putting some flowers and bushes and things into these flower beds up front here. I mainly use the ones from the Romantic Garden. I just really love these flowers. I can't explain it. To me, they look like some of the best ones that we have in the game. So I just put a few of those out. And then just going to go back and put some more over here. And then I put a couple of bushes in as well. And then this side, once this plant is placed, is done. So now we are moving on to this big planter over here. And this one took me a while. Just trying to fill in all of the space. And I put flowers underneath the trees as well. But just trying to fill in all of the space in that one big planter took me a while. Just trying to figure out what looked right, what looked good together. It was just a lot. So I put this bush that I had thought about putting around one of the trees in here and just started putting in some bushes and then changing up some colors here and there. And then I go back to the other 2 trees, just trying to find something to go around them. Because I just think that would be cute that some of the seeds had sort of planted around the tree. And then just going to go and put some around this tree as well. So, just trying to make sure it's all the way around as far as I can get it. And then back to the flower bed. Again, just going to be grabbing a variety of stuff. For a while, I put this in because it covered a lot. But again, it covered a lot of the stuff. So, in the end, I decided against it. And you'll see me get rid of that in just a minute. And just trying to fill out the rest of the space. Yeah, see, I got rid of it. And then just trying to arrange some of this to look good. I even at one point thought about just going back and changing how big this planter was. I decided against that as well. I kind of like the thought of there being a lot of plants because it's the Garden Essence home. So I felt like they would have a big-ish garden. Just trying to find plants that can help fill out the spaces. And just sizing some of them down and trying to make sure I have a good variety in there. And just trying to see if there's anything else I want out front. So I put a bird bath over here near this tree. And then just going to go and do the backyard. Going to put a grill on the porch. And then looking for a picnic table. I thought that would fit the best out here on the back deck. And I go with this one. And then I found these loungers that I thought would be perfect over here by the pool. They are from My Wedding Stories. So I grabbed a couple of those. And then just trying to figure out what else I wanted. I knew that I felt like someone in this house would have some sort of planters out back, so I go ahead and put some of those down. There's 6 of them. And then just looking through, trying to figure out if there's anything else I thought would fit on this deck. And I found the decoration boxes, which I thought would go perfectly in the mudroom. So I put them over here by this little plant stand. And then just looking through, I actually grabbed this telescope. I felt like with Liberty being a scientist and Summer just being a style influencer, she's probably into astrology and everything like that. And then, of course, you have Travis as a tech guru. I just felt like all 3 of them would enjoy the telescope. Just looking through to see if there's anything else I felt like would fit for this house or this backyard. I felt like I had done everything that I could here, so I went with some terrain paint. Just going to put some dirt around the flower beds, the house, the fence, the pool, the trees. Get a path in from the front steps to the sidewalk. And while I am doing that, I just want to say that I know on March 14th, which is next week, they are doing the infant update. On the 16th, the new pack is coming out, Growing Together. A lot of mods are going to break. It's not going to affect me so much because I don't use a lot anyway. However, I was thinking, since a lot of people are thinking about doing the 100 baby challenge, I was thinking about maybe building a starter home for that. Maybe some people can use it. And I was also wanting you guys' opinions. I was actually thinking about possibly doing the 100 baby challenge myself on here when infants come, after I've had a little bit of time to play myself and figure out how they're going to work. I'm still not certain about that one. So let me know what you think about that. I'm definitely more than likely going to build the 100 baby starter home. But that's going to be after I've got a couple of other things. With St. Patrick's Day coming up, I want to do the cast of the St. Patrick's Day twins. And then spring is coming up, so I want to do that as well with the twins, like I have been. And then my niece wants me to build a certain house for her. She gave me 3 words, so watch out for that one. Because trust me, the 3 words are interesting, to say the least. But yeah, let me know what you think. Would you guys be interested in watching the 100 baby challenge over here on this channel? Or is it just going to be too much with all the other simmers thinking about doing it as well? Let me know. Let me know if you want to see me build a 100 baby house, like a starter house. I could go as far as make it a starter and then show the progression that I would do as far as from starter to each of the other levels. But yeah, let me know, guys. Would you guys be interested in watching that? Would you guys be interested in seeing me do the 100 baby challenge? Personally, I've done it before. Well, before I did this YouTube channel, I enjoy playing the 100 baby challenge. I know that I'm probably one of the very few that will say that, but I liked playing it. I thought it was fun. But yeah, let me know, guys. Do you want to see that? And as we wrap up here, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you all next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And I will see you guys next time. This build will be on the gallery for my ID is Thundera Shadow. Bye, guys.